Hey Josh, it's Wednesday, and I know I'm late, but I can explain. Um, I had stuff that came up. Not really. Well, a little bit. Work, I ended up having to work a little over, and then I had a friend come over at, like an hour and a half or so after I got home. Um, and he was here for a while. We were doing a little one-on-one thing. I actually have the backlash sitting over here. Not sure if you can really tell, but I'm basically changing a character around. So yeah, sorry. I know I'm probably gonna get a punishment for this, but yeah. So anyway, to answer your question from Friday, my favorite part from last weekend is probably not the thing that you're expecting. I'm assuming that you're expecting me to say that it was the LARP, which, yes, that was a lot of fun. But honestly, my favorite part from that weekend was honestly just I think that was Sunday night when we were all just sort of sitting around in your guys' living room, just chatting and watching YouTube. Honestly, that was probably honestly my favorite part, just because there was, I don't know, it just felt like old times, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, last weekend was so much fun though. I kind of wish that I had gotten I had gotten videos, but I was stupid and forgot my camera both days. So yay. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know exactly what I'm going to be talking about for this video. I got a decent amount of stuff that I could talk about, and I just need to decide which one I feel like talking about, or which one will be the majority of what I'll be talking about, I guess is what I should say. So yeah, I thought about talking a little bit about my D&D character that I'm actually doing stuff on over here, which is what I attempted to show earlier. But honestly, it's probably, I could make an entire video of just what's been going down with that, and I think I've mentioned that a few times here in the past couple weeks, that there's a lot of stuff that I could say about this character specifically. And I'll probably make a video about him eventually, an update video about him eventually. Not sure when that'll be, so stay tuned. So, but yeah, yeah, I don't know if Mom and Dad mentioned it to you, but, on Saturday when you guys were in Acadia and Mom and Dad were at, Cuyahoga Valley, I was at Boo at the Zoo, with Tori, her two young cousins, and then her aunt, the mother of the two kids. We were at Boo at the Zoo, at the Akron Zoo. I went as Edric, because of course I did, because that's the costume that I'm going with this year. I may or may not be ordering the armor here relatively soon. I'm not 100% sure on it. I have to work this Saturday, so, because, you know, downtown Kent likes to party, but Aunt Danielle and Uncle Tim are going to be having a Halloween party that day that I'm hoping to go to, and I'll see if I can do Edric Ilian and not Edric Dusk, whatever the LARP name is. So I'm going to be doing Edric Ilian for that, which is basically just the same general idea, just different last name. But yeah, I'm gonna that's gonna be my costume this year. I'm hoping that I can get out early on Saturday. Here's another little thing that happened last week that that I was a little ticked about. So I kind of figured that I was gonna have to be working Halloween downtown on the 26th, which is this Saturday, because that's how it's been the past few years. It's either been something along the lines of if you worked Homecoming, then you don't have to work Halloween or vice versa, or either that, or it's been where if you work a morning shift on one of the 2 days, you have to work an evening shift the other day. I didn't have to work homecoming, and the way that it's been the past 2 years, or not including this year, but the other 2 years that I've been there, it's been the way that if you worked morning, you worked evening, and then vice versa. Like if you worked morning homecoming, you worked evening Halloween, vice versa. That's what I meant by that. But since I didn't have to work homecoming this year, I wasn't sure if I was gonna have to work Halloween, because we're usually not that busy, really. It's just sort of them being prepared to be busy, which, from what I've remembered, we've usually not been, at least driver-wise, we've never been too busy. In-shop-wise, of course we have, because there's drunk college students all over the place. So I wasn't sure if I was going to have to work. Turns out that I am going to have to work. And so apparently there was two different sheets. One of them was sitting on the manager's desk, which had both in-shops and drivers, and then manager/PIC shifts that you could sign up for. And so I was just like, oh, this is probably the one that I need to sign up on. So I signed up for a 10:15 to 4 because Uncle Tim and Aunt Danielle's Halloween party is at 7. Sorry, on the 26th. Turns out that's not the one that I was supposed to sign. And the one that I was supposed to sign was on the door to the walk-in, and all the morning shifts had already been taken. But I'm pretty sure that I had signed up on the other sheet before other people had signed up on the sheet that we were supposed to do. So I was a little annoyed by that, as I'm sure that you can understand. So I ended up having to sign up for, I believe it's a 4 p.m. to 11 p.m. And I basically have to cross my fingers and hope that I'm able to get out early. Because Tori and I really were wanting to go to Uncle Tim and Aunt Danielle's, and I guess we'll see about that. So, yeah. I guess that'll do it for this video. This ran a little longer than I was expecting. I won't bother asking what my punishment is, because I'm sure you're gonna give me one. But instead, I'm gonna ask you, how did you guys, or how fun was it to go to Acadia? I know that you guys have tended to do that both years that you've been that you guys have been married. Because I believe you did that last year as well. I know that we were joking saying that it was your guys' honeymoon, even though it was with you and a bunch of friends. But so how was Acadia? And how was what was that? Or the trail that you guys were gonna do. I wanted to say Precipice, but that doesn't sound right. The one that is closed 3/4 of the year. How was that one? I know that's like 3 questions in one, but yeah. So that'll do it for this video. So Josh, I will see you on Friday. Later, bro.